love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard. I can't tell it. Amen.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. To our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Andrelton Simmons is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitters count.
The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kane going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Kane to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Cave is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. And stepping in, Jason Hayward. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swinging bunt. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone! Solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's just 1 for 6. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead.
Money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Doing like good, it'll show. Bigger the pay. 2 scene ain't enough.
New inning set to get underway, and here's Donaldson. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Miguel Sano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Sano is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
3-2 now. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2 balls and a strike now. Swing and a line drive. King gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the AB now.
Carpenter.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Daniel Vogelback is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next up, Narvaez. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So nothing happened. So now into the box is Mitch Garver. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Garver, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. Too high, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brandon Crawford digging in next as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brandon Crawford.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Garver goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Striding in is Brandon Woodruff. First offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 0-2. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias. In there for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luis Arias goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Lifted into center field. After it is Kane. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Christian Yelich is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. 1 out, bases empty, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And another foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Miguel Sano will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So one out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. And now Jake Cave comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Down the left field line and hard hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Mitch Garver is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more on opening day after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a little tapper. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping in next, Narvaez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing? He's down 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Base is empty, 2 away, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. Brett Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's the first pitch.
Number 25, Brett.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Grounded weakly to the left. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains tied. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brett Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he fouls this one off. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Garver has it, and he makes the throw to first. Anderson is retired, and there's 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. A fly out and a single for him so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Garver recovers, and maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jason Hayward goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Christian Yelich is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that... Digging in will be Nelson Cruz. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next, here is Miguel Sano. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. 1 away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Ready with the 0-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Narvaez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now this one skips in for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
1 and 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Colton Wong will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch of the AB on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Freddie Peralta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 51.
Ready to begin the eighth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Now at the plate here is Jake Cave. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this one is gone. A home run. At the plate, Mitch Garver.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Popped high in the air. Crawford has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jorge Polanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the left field line. Yelich on the move. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Twins do draw. Cody Stashak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Weekly hit to third. Right to him. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. No balls and 1 strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2. And here's Christian Yelich now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Next up is Keston Hiura. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Up next, Luis Arias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now that's popped up. 2 down here in the 9th. So now here is Nelson Cruz. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. And a lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that misses as well. 3-0.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
3-1 the count now. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Brewers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brett Anderson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenta Maeda was dominant on his way to 17 strikeouts, but is still tagged with the loss. Freddie Peralta works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-2. Kenta Maeda took the loss but was electrifying on the mound as he racked up 17 strikeouts in the game. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-2. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for 4 total home runs as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-4. The Tampa Bay Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-0. The Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-5. The Nationals sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-4. The San Diego Padres pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-0. The New York Yankees combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-1. The Boston Red Sox took down the visiting Orioles 5-3. The Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 1-0. The Texas Rangers had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-2. The Chi Sox totaled 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-3. The A's only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 1-0. The Giants hit 3 long balls as they sank the Mariners 11-2. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.